This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
They'll look to throw here on first down. This is caught by Williams. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage. And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. They'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 13-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. So it's third and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Back to throw again. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will make this a 9-point lead. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side. I
would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy and cruelty, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. From the 42-yard line, here's a second and 7. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a third and 8. That last play, backwards a yard. In motion right, that's Williams. Here's Allen. Caught by Wilson. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. That's good for Las Vegas. First down.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Second and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have got it back to within a score. So a strong drive here to lead off this 3rd quarter and gets them right back in this football game.
And I think we can safely call that a statement drive because they had to be saying, we have put our best foot forward in the first half, but we certainly mean business now. Maybe a better term, a prove-it drive. They proved it to themselves that they were ready to go.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is down to 2. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Jamison Williams out onto the field as his guys take over on offense. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? But usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
First down, Golden Eagles.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. 3rd quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. And the Raiders have got him. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And touchdown. Jamison Williams, his 2nd touchdown of the Super Bowl. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. A try here for the extra point. And that makes it a 9-point game. A 4-play drive spanning 80 yards. And it was Jamison Williams wrapping things up with a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. And he's got his man on the out route. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Vegas, first down.
Williams, a man in motion right. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down at 7. Allen off the play fake. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Third down and 7.
Allen now looks to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. He finds his man, complete. It's Young. Third and 9 here.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Now back to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And it'll be Raiders football, first and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Here's a second and 8.
It's second and 8.
Allen. Got his man. It's Williams. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Allen going to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Here's the Raiders punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. So that last play gives them a little more space now. Here's first and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Gibbs straight ahead.
They'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22.
3 quarters gone by. Don't leave your seats now, folks. The 4th and final quarter of the Super Bowl is up next.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
And we're back at the Super Bowl. Time to decide who gets to hoist that Lombardi trophy as we begin the 4th and final quarter of action. Folks, welcome back to the biggest stage in sports, the Super Bowl, and now we get down to the good stuff, the 4th and final quarter.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
85 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
First down, Golden Eagles.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Second and 10.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
They'll drop to throw.
Goes out left. It's caught by Williams.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard.
A gain of 10 brings up third and inches.
Back to throw here. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
And an Oakland first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Young. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
On the pickup brings up second and 2 at their 49-yard line.
From just shy of midfield, here's second and 2.
They'll look to throw again. Look at this tight end on the corner. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 32-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
A gain of 12. And an Oakland first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it second down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 16-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on third down? The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
They'll run with Gibbs.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs
taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Golden Eagles are starting to pull away in the fourth quarter of this Super Bowl.
Sometimes you get a first and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we're running here on first down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Raiders heading out to take over. And their Super Bowl hopes are dwindling here in the fourth. That AFC crown from 2 weeks ago starting to seem like a distant memory. And this one just has not gone as they had hoped.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the 30.
Now Allen. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Well, that was pretty. Sidestepping defenders on his way to a pickup of 9 yards.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and 1.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41.
And the Raider first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw, it's Allen. Throw right side, Wilson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Now Allen. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And down right around the 32-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Brings up third and 1.
Allen from the gun on third down. And that is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
They'll run for it with Robinson. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29.
Raiders first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To the air, Allen. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Ball on the 27. Here's second down and 8.
A gain of 2.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
At the 27-yard line.
Throwing now is Allen. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Third down and 8 yards.
Operating from the gun, Allen. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Las Vegas first down.
Allen to throw once more. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down after a pickup of about 7 as the clock will stop here for the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And it's caught. And the Raiders are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Back to throw again. That's caught at the 2. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
Second and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's Allen. Touchdown! A great effort there. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Raiders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. That drive, a long one, spanning 15 plays. And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. And this one won't bounce their way. It's covered up by the hands team. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and here's Gibbs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Handoff now to Gibbs.
Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
On the give, here's Gibbs. And he is going to have a first down here. And that should be the one that seals a victory. 118 yards rushing now as he's done it on 22 carries.
Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee.
Well, things started off exciting. This one had a high-scoring first half, and nobody let their foot off the gas in the second half either, Charles. And, for them, a really nice victory in a high-scoring output.
You're right about that because so many times we'll see teams come out slow and take a while to get going, and points become a little bit harder to score near the end of games, as we know, because everyone tightens down. But no such issues in this game. The scoring started right away and held up at a steady clip the remainder of the game.
Commissioner Goodell on the podium to make the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to a very worthy franchise. On top of the world, they are your Super Bowl champions. So that'll do it for another remarkable season of the NFL on EA Sports. For my partner, Charles Davis, all of our crew, for all of you at home, I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll do it all again come the fall. Till then, good night from the Super Bowl.